if I'll see you tonight. Oh, you're a loving machine, if you know what I mean. Got them dark tan legs, long and lean. Now, baby, answer the phone and throw your red dress on. Meet me out on the lawn. Come on, climb my truck. I've saved a couple bucks, yeah. Tonight we'll be lucky to know. So let's roll all night. We gonna roll until the morning light. I see that look in your eye now, baby girl, don't lie. Don't just say you never done this before. Well, darling, can't you see what you done to me? And I ain't gonna hide the way I feel no more. So let's roll all night. We gonna roll until the morning light. Let's roll. Well, let's roll all night. We gonna roll until the morning light.
There we go. Thank you, OBS, for playing with my stuff. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Coverage of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series brought to you by Ultimate Dirt League. Brett Wheeler here with you for the callers. We have qualifying wrapped up. 48 drivers signed into the pit area. 47 of those got to take a lap time and going quick time. It will be Rico Robles with a 12.437. Josh Walton, Mason Inman, Nathan Vanderwacker, Joel Wattel going to make up the top 5. We will see 5 heats on the program. There'll be 8 laps, top 3. We go straight through to the main event. And of course with the inversion. Let me just change a couple of things before we get into starting grid. And let's go that one there, that can go there, that can go there. Let's save that and we should be good. Heat race number 1 will line up like this. Grayson Springer lines up from the pole position to the outside of the front row. It's Leo Heaton in car 26, position number 2. Position number 3, Rico Robles at position number 4, Boyd Bowden. Position number 5 for Blackhawk Motorsports, it's Cooper Dunn. Trent Gosley lines up at a position number 6. James Rice will line up at a position number 7. The old Kelvinator fridge of Maxi Bevan lining up at a position number 8. Nathan Norman lines up at a position number 9, and he's going to be on rails coming from the back from position number 10. It's the rockstar DJ Matty Bailey. So we're going to take a look at a couple of close cars here. The old Team 10 Mills Motorsports house car, driven by the Friginator, Max Bevan. Of course, James Rice, and then beautifully painted up NLRA UDTV number 5 machine on JR Productions and Media. Ready for a start, heat number 1 of 5, and we are green. 8 laps on the board. No, hello Justin, I'm not going to give you a way-o. That was Riley Stewart, by the way. Green is out. Springer, Robles, Heaton. That's your top 3. Don't expect this one to be a very bottom-dominant racetrack. Everybody fights to go to the bottom side, down into 1 and 2. They've already completed the opening lap of 8. Gosley to the inside on Heaton. Gosley in the 4 machine. Leo Heaton in the 26. Gosley goes around. Nice little 360. Keeps it going. There was some contact there. Matt Bailey caught up in that one. James Rice to the outside. El Team 10 car of Max Bevan driving the house car. Boyd Bowden sits in position number 4. We'll be looking at a pole position in tonight's B main. Should he finish in that 4th position on the racetrack? We've got a challenge closing in for your race lead. Robles trying to get by Grayson Springer. Of course, Robles started position number 3 in heat number 1, which meant he went quick time. Picked up a podium last week. In fact, it was a dynamic 1, 2, 3 lockout. So the Americans showed the way at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. We've got a lap and a half to go as he worked down the back straightaway. It's Grayson Springer leading from Rico Robles, Leo Heaton. That's your top 3. Then you go back to Bowden and Bevan. Right, that's your top 5. Dunn, Rice, Norman, Bailey, Gosley in position number 10 and back in the pit area. Checkered flag about to fly from Barney the iRacing flagman. And it will be Grayson Springer, Rico Robles. Second, third is going to be Leo Heaton, followed by Boyd Bowden and the Friginator, the Kelvinator. Max Bevan comes home in 5th. Your official results, Springer, Robles and Heaton go to the show. Bowden, Bevan, Dunn, Rice, Norman, Bailey and Gosley. 4th on back, go through to our last chance qualifiers. Of course, there will be a C main. And then, of course, those C main drivers going to the back of the B. Then the B main drivers. Of course, it will only take the top 5 to make up a 20-car field in tonight's A main. Aiden Pajou in the 37 lines up on pole position. Nick Ryan lines up at a position number 2. Joshua Walton lines up at a position number 3. Mr. Aggressive, Daniel Cassidy lines up at a position number 4. Eddie Hartley starts from position number 5. And David Clifford lining up at a position number 6. Jack Murphy will start from position number 7. Brock Lewis at a position number 8. Brooke Marquis lines up at a position number 9. And it's the torso. It's all legs. Or no legs. It depends on how you want to look at it. Kobe Wright lines up at a position number 10. Heat race number 2. Ready for liftoff and takeoff. I should say liftoff because they're not lifting anywhere. They're going to take off. So we control, starts to be controlled via the iRacing green flag, and well, it must be a little difficult to wait till the green flag comes out. We're underway. Heat number 2, we go 3 wide for the final transfer spot. Look out, there goes Walton upside down. He's going to get caught up there with, I believe that's David Clifford in the 29. Hello, Mitchell. And we are yellow. Take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay for the first time tonight. Well, he hit the inside tractor tire, it doesn't move. Well, let's just say that is a no parking area, and you are not allowed to park there. And you actually go quicker when you got all 4 wheels on the ground. Just throwing that one out there. Heat number 2 under the yellow flag conditions. Oh, is it bad? I'm ready for bed already. Not at all. I'm going to answer my own question. Not at all. Aiden Perdue, the 37. Your race leader, picked up a podium at Lania in round number 1. Of course, this is round number 2. Of course, last week. At Fairbury. So I'm just going to bring up the points. So only a little 5-week series. So coming into tonight, I can tell you there was just, oh, voice crack 101. There is 5 points separating first, second and third. Clayton Davies is your points leader. And Colton Key, Nathan Vanderwack, and Max Bevan in 4th. And Blake Walsh is in 5th. So there's still a lot on the line for some of these drivers. We go green flag. In heat race number 2, we go back to the green flag. And that should complete lap number 2. We'll go back to what was the last recorded lap, so we're not seeing the white. There we go. Lap number 3 is starting, and we are yellow. This looks like it might have hurt. Just going to say if this is him. Hey. This is not Avalon. Oh, he got tagged. Wow. Wow. Kobe. You've definitely stopped. I feel like you should know this one. I've told you numerous times. You can't park there. When are these boys going to learn? When are these boys going to learn? So Marquis into the pit area. So we've lost 3 out of the 10 cars. Lights are out on the safety car. And we go back green flag. Aiden Perdue, your race leader. Mr. Aggressive, Dank Guy himself. Daniel Cassidy runs in 2nd position. Then you go back to Nick Ryan in 3rd. And Nick Ryan just rolling that inside groove, trying to get by Daniel Cassidy right now, but unable to complete that pass. Ryan catches the infield tractor tire on the exit of turn number 2. And of course, that will open up the door here for the 19 entry of Eddie Harley. And Eddie Harley going to take over position number 3 with just 3 laps left to run. Your leader is still Aiden Perdue. He's out by 8/9 of a second. Look out, 1 car round. Here we go, yellow. We are staying green for the time. And Aiden Perdue going to take to the white flag out of turn number 4, and this will be the final lap of your second heat race. Again, 5 heats on the program for tonight. Down into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. The checkered flag will fly from Barney the iRacing flag, and he says, let's go, let's pack it up, heat number 2, guys. So, Aidan Perdue, Daniel Cassidy, Eddie Hartley going to be the drivers that transferred directly into the show. Nick Ryan, Kobe Wright, Brock Lewis, Jack Murphy home in positions number 6, I believe it was, 7th. For Jack Murphy, Brooke Marquis, Joshua Walton and David Clifford. The drivers that will unfortunately have to go through to the C and B main. Heat number 3, Jacob Croker lines up the 15 from position number 1. Braden Shute from position number 2. Mason Inman lines up at a position number 3. Terrence Dorrell lines up at a position, or Dorrell lines up at a position number 4. Jeremy Keendrob will start from position number 5. Matty Hurd lines up at a position number 6. Luke Johnson start from position number 7. Braden Morosky from position number 8. James Turnbull out of position number 9. And Hayden Vickers lining up out of position number 10. So heat 3. Heat 3 of 5. 8 laps of distance. Top 3 to the main event. Anybody else? So positions 4, 5 and 6 I believe it will be. Or 4, 5, 6, 7 will go through to your B main. Of course 8, 9, 10 will go through to our D main. Yes, they are the smallest cars on the service. Short wheelbase wingless, as we like to call them or refer them to, as we are green. Heat number 3 of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series, of course. Thanks to, of course, JR Productions, the media, and of course 65 Clicks sponsoring the Hard Charge, and the quickest qualifier, the fastest qualifier award. Nice little sled bob there from Braden Shute. Jacob Croker commentated both these gentlemen at Dubbo Speedway that I'm sure Matt Bailey was at last weekend. Croker ran the junior sedan, Shute running the wingless, or ran a wingless, as we are yellow in heat number 3. The LJR number 76 machine. You'll see coming to picture because there's the 71 on screen, Matty Hurd. And there goes the 76. Matt, you can't park there. Johnson, you definitely can't park there. So a couple of LJR cars, surely. Now I'm not going to assume because it is illegal to assume. These boys know where they can and can't park there. Lights will stay on the safety car. We'll send them around another time. So, in fact, we're going to double them up right now. Thank you for the stars too, Justin. I appreciate the 100 stars. Hope you're doing well, buddy. So it's Croker and Shute. So Jacob Croker will lead us back to the drop of the green flag. Heat race number 3 of 5. That's not okay, Kobe. You know where you can and can't park. Torso. So Mason Inman holding on in that number 7 machine to the final transfer position. Some good battles deep in the field, but now we've got a battle and a challenge for the race lead as Braden Shute puts another slid bob on the 15 entry of Jacob Croker. And Croker, now here comes Inman. Croker's back to the race lead. Inman coming after Braden Shoot. Double sled bob there by Mason Inman. Didn't get clear, and Braden Shoot says thank you very much. I'll take over the race lead. Kroger back to third, make it fourth. May have me fifth. Here comes the 22 of Dorrell. Or Durrell. I don't know how you want to pronounce that one. I'm just going to go with yes. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkers are out. In heat number 3, Braden Shoot picks up the victory. Second, we've got to Mason Inman and Dorrell home in third. Then you go back to Croker in fourth, Turnbull fifth, Vickers, Kingsrod, Hurd, Morosky, and Johnson to make up your 9, make that 10 cars in heat number 3. There'll be 9 cars in heat race number 4, and let's take a look at how they line up. Caden Barker for Outlaw Sim Racing on pole to the outside of the front row. It's Colton Key, position number 2. Nathan Vanderwacker lines up at a position number 3. Regan Edwards at a position number 4. Dylan Cook lines up at a position number 5. Caleb Mills will start from position number 6. Jonathan McKean will start from position number 7. Kai Jensen at a position number 8. And Jason Burke will line up from your 9th starting position in heat race number 4. Actually, I've got to say, now that I've actually gone back to work, I've done more racing in the past week. I actually just unhooked my wheel just for the simple fact that I didn't want the wheel in front of me while I was doing the broadcast. But yes, I've actually done 2 league races. Did a league race on Sunday? No, I didn't, because they cancelled that one. They put it back a week. I did 2 on the Monday. And then last night I did an official and didn't even care where I finished. Like, I was running second in my heat, and I actually just pulled over to come from the back and started 12th in 360s at Volusia and drove it up to 5th on a tacky racetrack. It got a little slick, but it's amazing what how fast people are on the tacky, and yet they couldn't drive a hot nail up a snowman's backside. But anyhow, that's part of the service, right? And we've got a car upside down, and that's going to be Regan Edwards. So I get the feeling he's about to be told about the power clutch presentation. Thank you, Nathan. I think so. So, fortunately for the 49 of Regan Edwards, upside down goes to the pit area, and he's going to be told, you can't park there, Regan. That is a no parking zone, sir. That is a no parking zone. You cannot park there. For this week, I will let you off with a warning, sir. So after the broadcast, I'm probably going to be up for probably 15-20 minutes. I'm going to be doing the points for UDL for night number 3. Depending on the time, I might try and do the World of Thunder ones. Otherwise, I'll do the World of Thunder ones tomorrow night. But I will be getting off and going to bed. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So we go back green to Colton Key. So we're still just above the slick. We're not quite through the middle of the racetrack just yet. Kai Jensen in 75, but yeah, I mean, I can get on during my daytime, which is still the nighttime over in America. I've been trying to get a hold of Nick the last sort of 2 or 3 days to get on Discord, but he just doesn't want to do it. He's too good for me now that apparently I've got the job. But yeah, I can get on during the day and talk some bull crap. You're watching the 8 on Dylan Cook right now. Caleb Mills in that Ultimate Dirt League house car, the number 1 machine. Just 1 spot out of a transfer. If he finishes 4th here, he'll start 4th in the B main, so he'll still have a good shot at transferring and putting that 1 into the show later on. But he'd love to put it directly. He's put it directly into the show. He's got to get by Dylan Cook, and right now Dylan Cook, he certainly got the Colton to that spot. If you don't get that reference, he certainly got the key. It's your race leader. He's down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and out of turn number 4. Checkers are out for Colton Key, Caden Barker, Dylan Cook go 1, 2 and 3. Caleb Mills, Nathan Van Der Wacker 4th and 5th. Jonathan McKean, Jason Burke, Regan Edwards and Kai Jensen will be the rest of the drivers. The 9 cars for heat number 4. As there is Key, Barker, Cook, Mills, Van Der Wacker, McKean, Burke, Edwards and Jensen. As we move into our last heat race of the night, Riley Bilson lining up at a pole position. Riley Stewart, the Clom. There'll be a father-son combination in this one. Riley Stewart will start from position number 2. Joel Patel lines up at a position number 3. Austin Piper lining up at a position number 4. Jason Crawford lining up at a position number 5. Ayrton Hodson lining up at a position number 6. Our senior Clom, Senior Stewart, Mark Stewart. Mark Stewart lines up at a position number 7. Jack Nan lining up at a position number 8. And Balake Walsh. Blake Walsh lines up at a position number 9. Thought I had a press box camera here. Obviously I don't. Such a rookie. I've got 9 other TV cameras to work with. Plus a couple of close-up lip cameras. So thanks to, of course, JR Productions and Media and 65 Clicks providing money for Hard Charger and the fastest qualifier of the night. Of course, points for qualifying, no points for the heat race, points for your C main, your B main and the A. So ready for a start in heat race number 5, and it's a pair of Rileys. It's going to be Riley Bilson to get the advantage over Stewart. Getting a little tight, and there goes Austin Piper now to the inside. Piper going to throw a slide jump into turn number 1 and 2. Stewart went to turn it back underneath from the gap. There was a car that was Joel Patel who's gone to the infield. So Bilson, Piper and Stewart are 1, 2 and 3. Then you go back to Hodson in 4th, followed by Nan, Walsh, Mark Stewart, Patel and Crawford. They're all fighting out for 7, 8 and 9 there at the back to find themselves in a better starting position in tonight's main event. Riley Stewart holding down the final transfer position. So watch the 44 of Austin Piper trying to track down your race leader, Riley Bilson. In car 55, we're halfway home. 4 down and 4 to run in heat race number 5. Your 5th and final heat of the night for the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Of course, next week, round number 4. And just a little wait. Next week we get a Kokomo followed up by the dirt track at Charlotte for the final race of the season. Little 5-week series. Little slid bob there from Stewart. And Piper goes back to the inside now. Another slider from Piper on Stewart. And Stewart turn underneath with Piper. Shuts the door down into turn number 1. And that might just be all she wrote. Riley Bilson will make his way into turn number 3 and turn number 4. And the checkered flag will fly. Heat number 5. Heat races are done. We'll move to consolation races, preliminary mains. Take a look at heat number 5. Finishing results coming up on your screen. And it will be so I was just having a look at who went through to the C, who went through to the B. Bilson, Piper, Riley Stewart, your top 3. Hodson, Nan, Walsh, Patel, Crawford and Mark Stewart. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 10 laps of distance. And the top 5. And let's make this official. Blake Walsh and James Rice line up the front row. Jack Murphy, Hayden Vickers in row 2. Row 3, going to be Jason Burke and Joel Patel. Row 4, Nathan Norman, Brooke Marquis. Row 5, Matt Hurd, alongside Regan Edwards. Row 6, Jason Crawford, Matt Bailey. Row 7, Joshua Walton, Braden Morosky. Row 8, Kai Jensen, Mark Stewart. Row 9, Trent Gosley, David Clifford. And row 10 is Luke Johnson, all by himself. You're very lonely back there, Johnson. Just, Justin, keep an eye on the NLRA chat. Sometimes I'll be just in there randomly, just sitting in there. So, it all just depends on what I do during the day, and sometimes it's not a whole lot. Like, I've done all my work at like 11 o'clock this morning. I sat around for the next 6 hours doing absolutely jack squat. Hey Zeus, here comes Ricey. All over the back of Blake Walsh. Walsh will lead lap number 1. Rice sits in second. Top 5 is going to be the magic number, and we are yellow. I feel like I need a drink. Hang on. Don't go into it, folks. I do not have to go too far. Let's see what happened here on Ultimate Dirt TV Instant Replay, because this bloke is going to get absolutely hammered here in a second. So the 76 of Luke Johnson. I know that car might have moved. Oh. Crawford. Come on, Crawford. Can't park there, Croft. Just jump the cushion. And it's just it's so easy to do in a midget or a short wheelbase wingless. It depends on how you want to look at it. So Walsh will bring us back to green in your C main. Just let timing and scoring do its thing. There we go. Rice behind Walsh. Murphy behind Rice. Patel. Regan Edwards in the 25 machine, I believe that is. No, in the 49. Uh-oh. Well. That is not ideal. Poor old Regan Edwards. Well, it's happily just minding his own business. And, well, little Constantina effect happened. And that's how it can go from bad to worse in the space of about 3.5 seconds. So Hayden Vickers and Mark Stewart, who did not take to the grid, which put us with 17 cars. And we've lost Crawford and Edwards. That will leave us 15 cars on the racetrack for the 5 transfer positions. Of course, these 5 normally you see a lot of leagues run a C and a B, where we'll take, of course, the same amount of number and basically run them as 2 B mains. This is not. This is Alphabet Soup Racing. So these top 5 will go to the back of the B main, and then of course we'll put 20 cars. I think it's about 20 cars. Or 18, 19, 20. We'll see in about 7 laps, 7 green for after 7 green flag laps time, on whether it be an 18, 19, 20 car B main. And of course those cars in the B main will have their spot and an opportunity for them to shine here at Limaland to get those final 5 transfer positions. So still a lot to play for in this one. This is where these drivers, if you're not inside the top 5 in this race, your night is done. And I'll tell you who wants to get this C main done and dusted is Blake Walsh, James Rice, Joel Battelle, Nathan Norman, Matthew Hurd. That's your top 5. Walton coming through now. Walton going to move to position number 5. He'll throw a slide job on the 71 of Matty Hurd, but we go yellow. I'm actually ready for bed right now. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I am ready for bed. But when you're committed, you're just committed. You just do what you got to do, right? So ready to go back. To green. And you'll see main is just about wrapping up here in what will be now 3 laps time. No, he just started early, yeah. What is it, 4 a.m? 3 a.m? Maybe Eastern, Central? 3, 4 a.m? Doesn't really matter. It's still an ugly wake up. That's an ugly time to start work. I mean, I get up at 5 a.m. to start at 8:30. But I've got to drive like an hour and a bit. Blake Walsh looking to put the 97 into the back of the B. He'll have one final time in the C main. Yes, I knew it was one of those. William said, oh no, James Rice, don't do it. Come on, you can do this. You can go for hard charger, checkers are out. Walsh wins from Battelle. Norman home in 3rd, Rice in 4th. Walton gets the 5th and final transfer spot. Followed by Hurd, Jensen, Johnson, Clifford, Marquis, your top 10. Murphy, Morosky, Burke, Gosley, Edwards, Bailey, Crawford, Mark Stewart and Vickers will be the 19 drivers that will be scored as finishers. As here is your finishing results. There it is. Walsh, Patel, Norman, Rice and Walton. Yeah, no, hi Cody. Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, no worries. Okay. I guess I know what I need to do now. Hang on, let me go do it. And I'm back, thank you. B main, going to be the distance of 12 laps. And the top 5 will go through Boyd Bowden alongside Nick Ryan in row 1, Jacob Croker, Caleb Mills, row 2. Row 3, Edton Hodgson and Max Bevan, the Fridge, Kobe Wright and James Turnbull in row 4. Row 5 going to be Nathan Vanderwacker and Jack Nan. Row 6, Cooper Dunn and Brock Lewis. Row 7, Jeremy Keensrod and Jonathan McKean. Row 8, Blake Walsh and Joel Battelle. Row 9, Nathan Norman, James Rice. And row 10 by himself is Joshua Walton. I'm all about quick time, mate. I'm all about it. I'm not here to something some spiders. Again, there's a reason why I'm that fast. Plenty of practice. Plenty of practice. No, 6 of them actually. There you go, here we go. Your B main. The last time, last opportunity for these drivers to make it into the show. Right, you're getting shuffled back. Cooper Dunn is out of the event in this one. Well, lap number 1 is in the books. Look out, Mills getting close to the tail tank of Nick Ryan in the 26. There's the old Friginator. The Team 10 Mills Motorsports house car. So let's have a look and see if I want to go back to a replay. It's a good chance I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm going to say nothing exciting happened. Oh, wow. Hey, Zeus, that was loud. Yes, he is working, Cody. God, hey, Zeus, do you not listen? He just said that he was working. He just started work. I know you're new around here and all, but hey, Zeus. 3 wide again. Several times in a 1 and 2. And we're going to complete our second lap. See our other car. No, that's not a good. I'm not taking that for an answer, Cody. That is incorrect. I'm not taking that for an answer. So let's have a look. The Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Oh, I gotta say, I think that's Ashh Hammond in that 28 car. He's hit everything in the last 3 laps. Mills, I'm going to let you off with that one. Solid. It's meant to be solid. Hey, Zeus. Truck in -5 degrees. Monday was 7. Let's just look. Couple of temperatures that are different. Couple of temperatures that are different. 2 feet. Story of my life. Normally it's 2 inches. About as tall as a mailbox. We're back underway in your B main. And Anton Hodgson did get sent to the tail of the field of that one. It's a little scrappy in the mid-pack. Don't forget, top 5 will go through. Bevan looking to put that Team 10 house car, the Good Motorsports Team 10, the house car, into the show. These constant yellows continues to take away laps. James Rice going to pull over on the back straightaway. He'll go back to the pit area. Wonder if he's got some whiskey to keep those vocal cords from Yerbring. Toughen up, Toll. Toughen up. Don't be such a girl. I feel like busting out a song. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. I don't know what for. Doesn't really matter. Just do it. If you're not doing it, I suggest you should. Hello, Chase. I don't think it's old age just made you soft, Justin. Boy Bowden will jump on the gas. And he'll jump off it. We go yellow. It's a good thing I get to talk to you people. I feel like this is Lenny all over again. Single file, guys. Single file. You can't pass the car. You can't pass the car in front of you until you get to the flag stand. Haze us. Yeah, there's a it's ZUE, and you've got to space it out. Like again, like I know it's been a week since we've spoken, but like, hey Zeus, Come on. Alright guys, here we go, ready? Coming to the green, coming to the green, coming to the green. Green flag is out. And we're underway once again. Take number 3, I believe it is, for our 4th completed lap. So we're starting lap number 5. Boyd Bowden, Jake Kroger. And you spelt it wrong. My God. Can't teach you anything. Hay space Zeus. Zeus. Hey, Zeus. Ah, facepalm yourself. Bro, it's not hard. Jesus. And then you go Jesusi. My God, you're a rookie. No, incorrect. I ought to time you out for that. Okay. Suspend for 15 minutes and doing. Yes, group hug in the show after the game. No, sorry, wrong thing. Back to green. Watching Nick Ryan and Max Bevan. Bevan on the outside, the black and white number 10 machine. Nick Ryan in that Diamond Bay Motorsports number 26 machine. Oh, well, you're got a little tight then. Here comes James Turnbull closing in. Gee, tell you what, I would love to hear race control right now. I really would. I mean, we are almost going at a minute a lap. Nearly a minute a lap for the B main. Geez, I really hope the A main really makes up for it. Oh. Hey, Zeus. What'd you call me, Faith? What'd you say? Yeah, no. No. Not allowed in here. Thank you. Well, Tal, there's a good possibility. Maybe. Nah, we should be right on time. Not by much, though. Like I say, we're only not even 50 minutes into the broadcast, and we're not far away from lining up our A main. Of course, we will have a little warm-up session as Kroger goes to the inside on your leader, Bowden. Bowden holds strong on the outside. Here comes the fridge, the Kelvinator of Max Bevan, the fridge in third, trying to reel it and put it into position number 2. Better starting spot into that main event. Nathan Vanderwacker in 6th. He's on the outside looking in. I'll tell you what, it might be too little too late for him. Top 5, if he doesn't make the show, that's certainly going to hurt him in the points standings. Checkers around. Bowden, Kroger, Bevan, Ryan and Turnbull going to get your final transfer positions. So let's take a look at your B main results coming up on screen here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. The Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series, excuse me. Boyd Bowden, Jacob Kroger, Max Bevan, Nick Ryan and James Turnbull going to the show. Nathan Vanderwacker, Kobe Wright, Joshua Walton, Brock Lewis, Jeremy Keendrod, your top 10, Anton Hodgson, Joe Wattell, Caleb Mills, Nathan Norman, Blake Walsh, your top 15, Jonathan McKean, James Rice, Jack Nan, and Cooper Dunn, your 19 drivers. We're not too far away from your main rolling off here for 30 laps around the Limaland Motorsports Park. What kind of beans am I giving them? Giving them jelly beans. Am I giving them green beans? Yeah, what kind of beans shall we give them, Chase? Right, track is going to be open for a couple of minutes while that is happening. Going to say g'day to wonderful Limaland Motorsports Park, the virtual Limaland Motorsports Park. We're going to play some music and come back in just a few minutes' time with your A-Main up next.
I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Some MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock the party and go correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. That's the right to flow and to elect. Another rapper can't stand us, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
And we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget series here from the Limaland Motorsports Park. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set to take a look to Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid from back to front. Position number 20, James Turnbull. Position number 19, Nick Ryan. Position number 18, Max Bevan. Position number 17, Jacob Croker. Position number 16, Boyd Bowden. Position number 15, Riley Stewart. Position number 14, Dylan Cook. Position number 13, Terence Dorrell. Position number 12, Eddie Hartley. Position number 11, Leo Heaton. Position number 10, Austin Piper. Position number 9, Caden Barker. Position number 8, Mason Inman. Position number 6, Daniel Cassidy. Position number 6, Rico Robles. Position number 5, Riley Bilson. Position number 4, Colton Key. Position number 3, Braden Shute. Position number 2, Aiden Perdue. And pole position, it will be Grayson Springer for your 30-lap A main event here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. You want to give him the boom, 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 but let me say, hey-oh, hey-oh. I can give you all sorts of beans if you want to give them those beans. Yes, I've got to all of them ones, Justin. Oh boy. It is the calm before the storm. Round number 3 of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. The pace pickings up. Let's get dirty for 30. And we are green down into turn number 1 and 2. Purdue and Springer. Springer will lead lap number 1. Yes, he will. 29 to go. Purdue with a slight jump on Springer. Purdue got tight. Here comes Braden Shoot now. Trying to make it a 3-car battle, and we are yellow. The first yellow in your A main for tonight. Oh, I tell you what, let's just hope the weather gods play nice. Wouldn't it be good to go see the opening, the grand opening, the brand new Eastern Creek Speedway. For the people that are obviously not in Australia, you can watch it on SpeedwayAustralia.tv. We go, we are back underway. And it's going to be Aiden Purdue around the outside. Springer was through the middle. Shoot goes to the bottom, pulls off the daily double slide jump, and Braden Shoot goes to position number 1. The Americans have had a good battle and a good stranglehold over the first couple of weeks in the A main. Braden Shoot looking to put that one to bed here tonight. We go yellow the second time in our A main. So just as Braden Shoot, Grayson Springer, Aiden Purdue went 3 wide just prior to the lap coming, or just the lap prior coming for the caution coming out. Some slid bobs happening for that number 1 position. This is going to be mouth-watering. Keep an eye on Rico Robles, Daniel Cassidy. We go back to green. Aiden Purdue again wastes very little time. And trying to take off. Rico Robles trying to get by Grayson Springer down the back straight away. Rico goes to the inside. Rico going to pick up a position now. Come after Braden Shoot. He'll throw a slide job. So Rico Robles picks up 2 spots in the 1 lap. Now goes for the slider line. Oh, look out, Braden Shoot. He drove it in twice as hard. Daniel Cassidy goes from about 5th to 3rd. Cassidy trying to get around Springer as he works down the back straightaway. Here comes Austin Piper. Man, I tell you what, there's some big slide bobs happening, and this is what you love to see. Piper, look out. We've got 1 car around. It's Colton Key in the 6th. That was just the... he was an innocent bystander. Yeah, he was close to making some moves, but sort of wrong place and wrong time. Yeah, I tell you what. There are some haymakers being thrown here at Limaland. There's all sorts of happenings. All sorts of slid bobs. Oh no, Max Bevan. What have you done, you silly sausage? I feel like we should watch this. Well, you've been there for a minute or two. Max? Max, you can park there. Just saying, you can park there. That parking is allowed. There we go. 8 down, 22 remaining. Here at Limaland, Purdue, shoot, Robles. Just get the feeling. I think the Robles has just gone upside down now. Whether he caught the tractor tyre after the yellow had come out. It was Daniel Cassidy, the reason for the caution. Fortunately. Oh, I take that back. He did not get the tractor tyre. He got Grayson springing. Hey, Zeus. Oh, the Afro, little Afro man ain't going to be happy about this one. Don't die. Daniel Cassidy. This is the reason as to why the caution was out. Just gonna jump the caution. Oh, Cassidy. You can't park there, Cassidy. Come on. You cannot park there. That is a no parking zone. It's another 100 stars. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. You don't have to, though. I'm happy just sitting here chatting with you guys. Calling a race. And letting you know there's 21 to go. Oh boy, Braden Shoot, all sorts of out of shape there on that start. Austin Piper goes to the inside on Caden Barker. Barker back around the outside. Keep an eye on Dorrell in that 22 machine. I'll tell you what, this race between Purdue and Shoot, this is going to be one for the ages. If we can just get some laps in, we're going to go yellow. And ooh, that was tight. Slid Bob, he was committed. Yellow comes out. Gee, I tell you what, these drivers are not afraid to take the gloves off. It's almost like going 5 rounds. Yeah, Mike Tyson. Although just make sure you've got a helmet on and make sure you've got those ears covered. So as we wait for the lights to turn off, we are 2 to green at the moment. I'll get these lights off and go back a lap. So, guys, as Nicholas would say, coming to the green, coming to the green, coming to the green. 12 down, 18 to go, couple of laps away. Well, just one more lap. One more in a couple. 3 laps from half race distance. Barker with a slide job on Shoot. In fact, parked it right on the snout. Austin Piper. And Eddie Hartley coming through. What about James Turnbull from dead last in 20th in that number 19 machine? No, he's in the 2. Hartley's in 19. So Turnbull's plus 14 positions. To take out the 65 Clicks Hard Charger Award. Of course, Rico Robles took out the JR Productions and Media Fastest Qualifier Award. Picked up $10 cash. Ah yes, the car in front of you is the cone. You cannot pass that car in front of you until you get to the flag stand. Alright, Coming to 2 to green, coming to 2 to green, coming to 2 to green. Yes. Could make all sorts of sayings about Nick. But we like Nick. And he's already upset that I got a job. I told him what he needs to do. He needs to pay me a wage to stay at home, and I'll stay at home as long as he likes. Darcy Stonehouse tuned in. Thanks, Darcy, for tuning in. Cheering on Leo Heaton, who is inside the top 10. And make that, he's in 7th position. Just in front of him is James Turnbull in car number 2. Trying to break inside the top 5. Again, started dead last on the field, trying to pick up the 65 clicks hard charger award. Shoot. Throws the move there on Barker. Barker. He's got some pace right now. On board, Barker. I want to go on board with him. Yes, he's been very distant in Discord over the past couple of days. Look out. Uh-oh. Someone upside down. Leo Heaton, that is. Stewart got involved in that one. Stewart. Can't park there. Riley Stewart. You can't park there. How many hours are you working today, Justin? How many hours are you working? 12 laps to go in your A-main, run number 3 of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series. There goes Braden Shoot going for the big dive bomb into 3. And he'll slip back to position number 3. That's only 10, is that all? Could you work any harder? Piper, Hartley, Rico Robles coming back up on the inside. So Rico Robles making some headway towards the front of the field. Towards the top 5 position. And the 3 just rolls the bottom. Just catfishing. 9 to go. He's got 5th at the line. Your top 3 are pretty much secure at this stage unless they throw the Hail Marys on each other. There is Eddie Hartley in the 19. Oh, into the wall. Goes Caden Barker. He'll lose 2nd. He'll lose 3rd. He'll lose 4th, 5th, and he will get better right rear in the online tractor. Well, the online contractors. Number 11 machine will now go to the back of the field. Yeah, look, if you could actually have a dig and have a go about working some hours, please, that would be lovely. Spend maybe 20 minutes of that outside of the truck. It's a fair crack. Yeah, how many hours sleeping though? So prior to going back to work full time last week, I'd worked out that the last time I was at work proper was 2,230 days ago. Let's say that's a fair break. Not one that I enjoyed either. Not one that I enjoyed. It's just in an office, just doing like registrations on cars, insurances, you know, stuff like that for cars. It's actually doing for Mercedes. So I'll come back to that in a second. Rico Robles up to second. I gotta say, he might just put the inside tyre there. I was gonna say he might have a shot at winning this one, but not if he keeps trying to hit the inside tractor tyre. Let me tell you, no matter how many times you hit it, he's still not going to move it. He's only 7/10 of a second away from your race leader. So pick up a little over, just over a 10th of a second per lap. But I think that might be chance done and dusted. Perdue looking to hold on for round number 3 victory. He's got half a second back to Braden Shute. Shute goes to the cushion, as does Perdue down the back straightaway. Coming to the popsicle sticks, out of turn number 4. 28 down, but just 2 to go. And we are yellow. So there's not a whole lot of walking. Right? The walking is about to go to the toilet and back, and just down to the reception. Like I said, there's a maximum of so there's 5 levels to this joint. There's a maximum of 10 steps over so to get up from level 1's like the underground car park, and they've got 2 lifts, 2 elevators. To go from level 2 to 3, there's 10 steps. To go from level 3 to 4, there's 10 steps. To get to level 5, you've got to go up like 6 steps. It's not hard at all, right? Come back to this after the green-white checker. Perdue, Shute, and Robles. White flag is going to be out for Aiden Perdue. So that means we're going to race it out to the start-finish line. Working the back straightaway for the final time into turn number 3, out of turn number 4, and the American Assault and the onslaught will continue. Aiden Perdue wins from Rico Robles, Braden Shute, Austin Piper. Unofficially, James Turnbull going to come over in 5th, and that will be your hard charger for tonight. Thanks to 65 clicks. Let's take a look at your official results in a few moments' time. So anyway, I walk past 4 cars. The retail value is 1.2 million. I got brand new Mercedes here. It's like Jesus. It is a state-of-the-art facility, and I'm glad to be working there. Anyway, Aiden Perdue, Braden Shute, Rico Robles, your top 3. Austin Piper, James Turnbull, your top 5. Colton Key, Riley Bilson, Terrence Dorrell, Caden Barker, Eddie Hartley, your top 10. Mason Inman, Nick Ryan, Dylan Cook, Jacob Croker, Riley Stewart, Leo Heaton, Boyd Bowden, Grayson Springer, Daniel Cassidy, and the Fridge, the Galvinator of Max Bevan. 20th position. We're going to waste little time in talking to our podium. So there is 3rd place, and there is 2nd place. We're going to talk to your winner here tonight, driving caliber 37. It is Aiden Perdue. Aiden, congratulations on going to victory lane, round number 3 of the Ashh Hammond Sun Designs here at Limaland. You got to be happy about that race overall.
Oh man, yeah, we had another good one in the books here for our points. Here at Limaland, it's always been a fun one. The short tracks and the bull rings always seem to be really, really good here in Midgets. Started the night off really well. We had a really good solid start. Didn't really do as good as we wanted in hot laps and qualifying there, but after making some small adjustments to the setups and stuff, able to make some minor positions there. Started on the pole in our heat, which really saved our night there, and able to walk away with that win. And after that, we kind of made some small minor adjustments to the sets, and kept going, watched the track a lot, watched what everybody was doing, and we were able to come off with a solid win tonight. So I can't thank anybody and everybody that's behind us here at Ultimate Dirt TV for you guys and everything you guys have done with the broadcast and getting the fans out, and definitely really fun race. It was long and drug out, a lot of yellows, so there was a lot going on there, but really was fun. I didn't expect it to get on the top like it did, and that's what really allows midgets to be 2-lane and to have the best and most action-packed racing there is. So, it's been really fun, and I can't thank all the guys getting us where we are tonight, especially Rico, his coaching skills and getting me where I need to be on point each and every day, and, I appreciate that. And Gage Stevens designs there, and, just everybody who gets us to where we are today.
Mate, 7th in the point standings coming into tonight. You bag a bunch of points to the after this A main tonight. Next week we go to Kokomo, and then of course the final race at Charlotte. How much momentum? How much do you look at the points now, and how much do you sort of points race? And do you worry about the championship, or do you just take it, week in and week out?
Yeah, the points championship's definitely there, and that's something you can't keep your mind off of. You got to keep that in mind. We were looking at it before the feature, and knew we were 8th, so knew we still got some work to do, but just take it as another race and another night at the track. So I can't think anything more, and you just got to keep your head on you and have good consecutive nights, and you're doing that, and you should be good. So yeah.
All right, well, congratulations on the win. Before we let you go, of course, sponsor on this race car, people behind the scenes, once again, who gets this done for you in the 37 machine.
Oh, yeah, everybody. Rico Robles and the guys over there at Dynamic getting us tuned up. Gage Stevens Designs, Clayton Davies, picture photography. Everybody who puts in effort to get us better each and every week.
All right, there we go. Aiden Badu, your winner here tonight. Home in 2nd place will be the driver of number 3 car of Rico Robles. And, well, you are 3rd. You get nailed from behind as the yellow come out. You go to the back. I tell you can't park there. You come back onto the track. You drive your way through the field. You get 2nd. The one that got away from you in the end, but, that must have been fun coming through the field.
Yeah, it was all right. It's kind of frustrating, man. Tried to stay up front for the race, but things happen, get over there, and just have to come back through the field. It was pretty fun. Just a lot of cautions. I think a green flag run, even longer, might have been a little bit better. But, it was a pretty good night. Car was hooked up and was able to get back to the podium spot.
How difficult was it to try and perfect hitting that bottom part of the racetrack, considering that there's very, very little grip down there, and you've only got half a grip lane between the slick and then the tires?
Yeah, it's actually really hard to roll the bottom here. Them little tires, they can do some damage to you. You really got to be consistent down there if you're going to run it, and you got to just nail it every time. If you're not nailing it, you're nailing the tire, and you're going to be wasting a lot of time down there. You got to trail brake most of the time down there. It's not really an easy thing to do, but you got to do it sometimes just to be able to get back up there.
Rigo, well, good job on your 3rd place finish here tonight. Before we let you go, of course, sponsored on this race car, people behind the scenes who gets this done for you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the boys who put this league together, Luke, Ash, all them boys over there, you for broadcasting, and all the boys over at Dynamic for testing and building the hot tune for these races every week, and Gage Stevens Designs and CD Cinematography.
Right, there we go. Rico Robles, ladies and gentlemen, home in 2nd place. Home in 3rd place tonight, it's going to be Braden Shute. Braden, congratulations on 3rd place. And, wow, that was the first 10 laps. You were just throwing Hail Marys. That must have been fun to start off the race.
Yeah, it was really fun. The track was good. Good racy track. Just shame we had so many yellows. It just balked everyone's run, really. Like, you couldn't get any real racing happening. And I think we setup just fell off late because we had so many yellows at the early part of the race. But, oh well, we move on.
How much does that get into your head when you're rolling around? And how do you not get frustrated when there was that many yellows, to, as you said, to stop that run and stop that momentum going?
Oh, it's super frustrating. You just try and calm yourself down. knowing that you're quick and that you go for a pass and then the yellow comes out, you got to give it back. It just sucks. But nah, thanks to Millsy and all that and Discord for keeping me calm and talking me through it.
Tonight was round number 3. We've still got 2 more weeks left. You are sitting in 13th in the point standings. You bagged some good points for the feature event. Do you start to look at the championship standings, or what are you doing for the next 2 weeks?
Just come out and have some fun, really. It's a long shot, but if I could actually qualify better, it would be nice. But oh well, we'll just come out and have some fun and see what happens. Try and get a couple more podiums.
Well, if you pull your finger out in qualifying, it might be a different story, just saying.
Exactly.
All right, Braden, well done on 3rd place. Before we let you go, of course, once on this race car, people behind the scenes who gets this done for you, buddy.
It's everyone at Sim Sports for all their help. Caleb Mills, Team 10 for their awesome setups tonight and all their help for Midgets. Was for them, wouldn't know what I'm doing. Just everyone else that helps out. CD Cinematography, Outdoor Cleaning Co. And just everyone else behind the scenes. Thank you.
Right, there we go. Braden Shute, ladies and gentlemen, home in 3rd place. And that will wrap up the little post-race coverage there. Your top 3, Aiden Perdue, Rico Robles, and Braden Shute. Congratulations to James Turnbull, who gets your 65 clicks hard charger award. So he'll get some money, of course. Who went quick time? Was it Rico? Qualifying results coming up. Rico Robles got your JR Productions and Media fastest qualifier award, so he'll get some cash courtesy of James Rice and JR Productions and Media. So we thank James Rice could be done with the support with the series, and of course Ashh Hammond as well for the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series. Thanks to all the boys at UDL. But that'll wrap us up here on Ultimate TV. Catch myself back on Sunday night for JSI. They got the final race of the Pro Late Model season. But for the next couple of nights, or the next couple of days, you can have the pleasure of Stephen McMillan and Cody Nevin and whoever else wants to join in on the fun. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night.